Recording in progress.
Good afternoon and welcome. It's a special meeting of the Pacific Grove City Council. It's Wednesday, September 4th, 2024. It's 5 p.m. I'll call the meeting to order and note that all council are present with the exception of Councilmember Coletti. And may I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make the motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 601. And we have two items on the agenda. Mr. Pyrrhic, would you do the honors?
I'll be glad to, Mayor. We have two items, as you mentioned. There's a conference with real property negotiators that's authorized by Government Code Section 54956.8. That is, the property is Sloat Avenue between Erdley Avenue and Dewey Avenue. The agency negotiator is the city manager. Negotiating parties are Comstock, and under negotiation or price in terms of payment. The second closed session is a conference with legal counsel, initiation of litigation, Government Code Section 54956.9 D2. This arises out of a letter that we received from LULAC on August 23 of 2024. So that'll be addressed as well in the closed session.
Thank you. Do we have any public comment on this item?
No, Mary, we do not.
All right, well, with
Actually,
that,
we do.
go ahead.
Ms.
Thank
Dahmer?
you. Hello. Thank you, Mayor and Council. I'm addressing 1A, the price and terms of your negotiating. I would like to tell you that absolutely no amount of money would ever compensate the citizens of Pacific Grove for the loss of a public right-of-way owned by the public since 1909. The takeover of public assets by a for-profit private entity is an abuse of power. This street is priceless to me. I have been carried, walked, ridden on it, this little 2-block street for over 74 years. There is nothing superfluous about it or unnecessary about it, and certainly no amount of money will ever compensate my life here. Thank you very much.
Jane Haynes?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Good evening. As you consider the price for selling Sloat Avenue to Foursome Development Company, I urge you to make the sale contingent on Foursome addressing the impacts sale will have on our local community. The fiscal analysis for Project Bella, which was a similarly sized hotel planned for the same location, projected an annual revenue increase for the city of over $1.5 million, which is 15 to 20% of our general fund. This indicates that Foursome also stands to gain substantially from this development. Given this potential income, it's only fair to require Foursome to mitigate the consequences that Pacific Grove residents will face due to the loss of Sloat Avenue. For example, disabled residents will need assistance traveling from the Central Avenue parking lot to Ocean View Boulevard because of the loss of parking places on Sloat. I propose that the sale be contingent on Foursome providing motorized shopping carts like those seen at Costco, which can be driven by residents with disabled parking permits between Central Avenue and Ocean View Boulevard and back, and that Foursome be responsible for making that mitigation work. Additionally, the latest flooding maps indicate that Ocean View Boulevard could be cut off as an escape route during floods. Foursome should be contractually obligated to mitigate the loss of slope which would be needed to the city's satisfaction. Please do not finalize the price of selling Sloat Avenue to Foursome without securing enforceable agreements that ensure Foursome mitigates the potential losses to our residents. These provisions are necessary to protect the well-being of our community and to ensure that this development benefits everyone, not just Foursome Development Company. Thank you.
We do not have any more online public comment.
Thank you. That concludes public comment and we'll adjourn to our closed session, returning at 6 p.m.
Recording stopped.